Ma'am.
I will just switch on my video.
Thank you on behalf of Kingmakers, ma'am. So Kingmakers IS Academy is proud to have ISHITA RATHI here in the session.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you tell me your experience with Kingmakers IS Academy, ma'am?
Ma'am, last year for the interview guidance, I joined the Kingmakers interview program, and I found it that we had the recorded sessions and the live interaction that you provided. That was very helpful in getting the on-field view of the things, how things actually are. So they gave a perspective about how to form opinion for the interview, and that is how Kingmaker helped.
Thank you, ma'am. Tell me your strategy, ma'am. How was your experience with UPSC and the examinations? What inspired you to write this examination and to become successful now?
Ma'am, I think the connection is not stable. I just switched to the cellular mode from Wi-Fi. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. There is a disruption in the network. Please, ma'am, please. It will be a great insight for the Kingmaker students and the family.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, my inspiration for becoming a civil servant was my parents. Both my parents are in Delhi Police. They have been serving public for the last 30 years. Seeing their perseverance as well as dedication towards their duty and the satisfaction they derive out of helping people, that inspired me to take up civil services as a career path, because I think it provides a very efficient platform to utilize your knowledge and your experience for the welfare of people. So that is why I decided to appear for this exam in the first place. And this was my third attempt. My first attempt was in 2019. I could not clear prelims then. My second attempt was last year, and I reached the interview stage. And in third attempt, I secured 8th rank by the grace of God. My strategy has been um, to proceed syllabus wise. I relied on self studies. I prepared notes for every single term that was mentioned in the syllabus. I used to prepare my notes on A4 size sheet and later update them with current affairs and my learning from mocks, etc. So the idea was to have a single sheet of paper for every word mentioned in the syllabus so that I can revise it multiple times and reproduce the same in the examination. Uh, so I think an effective strategy, which I formulated by watching the strategy of the previous toppers, whatever I felt was useful, I adopted that, relying on static and the basic books like NCRTs and Lakshmikant for Polity, which every other topper studies. I also relied on that only. And the last thing was the test series that helped me a lot in filling the gaps that remained after completing my current affairs and static portion. Whatever gap were there was filled by the test series and knowledge I gained from there.
Ma'am, the women are very proud and many are being a topper now in this current year. Can you tell me what women can achieve, and being a woman, can you inspire with your words, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it is indeed a very proud moment for all of us that women have achieved this fiat. In the civil services examination, the top 10, most of them are women only. So it is a very positive reflection of the society, and it's an indication about how, if you are given a level playing field to women, they can shine in every field possible. So this has happened this year in civil services, and I hope that it becomes an inspiration as well as a guidance path for other fields also to replicate. And women are reaching heights in the corporate world, in the government also. So I think it's a very positive change. So women empowerment would be my first agenda if when I get into the services. And I think if the women are empowered, if the women are developed, if the women have the agency, the social, political, and economic, then I think they can bring a very positive change in the society.
Ma'am, your family would have been very proud as Kingmakers is. Can you share your happiness and how you were mother and father was feeling?
Ma'am, it was initially my parents' dream to see me as a civil servant. They are very proud of this achievement and they are very happy. They are getting recognition from friends, family. So it's a very proud moment for me also that they are being recognized by my name. So I am very happy. My parents are very elated on this occasion. And they are also looking forward for me to join the services and serve this country like they have been doing in the past.
Ma'am, what character the people have to develop to become a civil servant? That it will be a great inspiration for the Kingmakers.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I think the syllabus only molds your character if you take it very seriously, particularly the ethics part of it. Ethics is not just a paper, it is learnings for life. The values that we learn about in ethics, for example, compassion, empathy, honesty, they are the founding pillars for a civil servant. They are the backbone of civil services. And if you want to help people, the first thing is you should be compassionate towards them. You should give them due respect, listen to their problems very patiently, and assure them that the entire administration is there to serve them. I think these are very important values that forms the character of a civil servant. Along with that, the honesty as well as a sense of responsibility that you have to utilize the privileges and power that you have are being given for the welfare of the community and the welfare of the people. That should be kept in mind while serving the nation.
Thank you, ma'am. But on behalf of Kingmakers, I want to ask you, ma'am, what are the certain do's and don'ts that you have learned throughout your preparation, ma'am?
Ma'am, first I would talk about the don'ts. I think there is plenty of guidance and plenty of material that is available in this digital age. So it's very important to do your studies in a targeted manner. I used to have this mantra that if I can revisit something again and revise it multiple times, only then I will study it. Otherwise, there's no point in studying it only once because you'll forget it very soon. So this is one. Second is for the do's. This is a very long journey. It is a very difficult one also, not just in terms of academics, but also it demands a lot of emotional stability as well as physical and mental, taking care of physical and mental health as well. So do pay attention to that. Maintain good relations because they will help in keeping you motivated in this long journey. Have patience because it takes 2 years of your life at minimum. 1 year you prepare for the exam, the other year you give the exam. So in this, patience becomes very important. And the last thing is have confidence in yourself that you will do it. Even I used to feel very demotivated. Every fourth day, I used to think that this is an impossible exam. I won't be able to cover the syllabus. How can I compete in such a at such a level that lakhs of people are preparing for it? But have confidence that if you have done things in a disciplined manner, if you have followed your strategy, if you have done revision multiple times, then you would be able to perform in the examination.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your wonderful time. Kingmakers praise and wishes for your success throughout, and you have to be part of the nation building, and you are now. And we hope a lot of services and a lot of benefits the people get from that. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.